Hey, we got a first tonight on Tractor Time with Tim. This is
really
the first Johnny-inspired Johnny that we'd ever had on the show. And we got our friend Brian here, new friend Brian. Nice to meet you, Brian.
Nice to meet you.
You already knew my name.
I did.
Couldn't figure out why you even knew Christy's name.
That's right. Been watching you for over a year.
Oh my goodness.
I feel like I know you already. So.
And so you decided to get Johnny.
I did. Moved out here on some property and needed something to mow and do some other things with, and especially after watching some of your videos, seemed like a great choice for kind of an all-around vehicle to have out here.
Now, how long have you had him?
Just about a year.
Okay. What's your favorite part?
Mowing, just coming out here and putting on some music and driving around and mow. But I was mowing a lot of weeds, so why you're here to help me is so we can pulverize this and get this seeded and hopefully get a lot more grass growing.
Okay, so you tilled this,
It's
been 2 weeks ago?
I've tilled it a couple times over the last couple weeks. Yeah.
Okay. And so I got my soil pulverizer on, and you want me to kind of roll it down a little bit and see what we can do with it.
See if we can flatten it out some and
yeah, I think that'll
make it up
work
a little bit better, and hopefully it'll hold the seed.
I brought our little fertilizer spreader. This is vintage Neighbor Bob fertilizer spreader.
Oh, it is? Okay.
You've seen Neighbor Bob on our channel.
I have.
The late Neighbor Bob now, but this has even got a vintage handle here, extension. I think this might be a good opportunity for you to experiment with this and see if it's a big enough seeder for you or if you need to get your own.
Yeah, I looked at like a big one that held a couple 100 pounds, but that seemed overkill. So.
Yeah, you've got the official iMatch hitch here.
Yeah, when I ordered this, I went ahead and got the iMatch on it. It looked like something that really wanted if I wanted to take stuff on and off quickly. So.
Definitely need a quick hitch, and the iMatch is the premier. What I wanted to talk about here was how are we going to hook this thing onto your tractor? What we'll notice here is that this is really just not long enough to be able to get in there with the iMatch and everything on it. What I have is this heavy hitch, 2-inch receiver hitch here that I put right on top of the drawbar. Okay. And then I put a 2-inch receiver drawbar, and that extends that rear drawbar out here far enough that it allows it to actually be useful. So what we'll have to do here is probably take off your iMatch, then we can hitch this thing right up.
I don't think it'll fit in between there.
Well, we can try it, but you won't be able to turn.
Oh, that's right, 'cause the tongue's too short. So see, yeah, won't be able to turn.
With our Neighbor Bob extension here, that's a little bit of a problem, but beyond that, we wouldn't be able to turn at all. So we'll probably have to at least take those off. We could just take the arms and all off.
Toolbox? I know yours is on the side.
Yeah, my toolbox is on the side. Well, mine actually did not come attached at all. It came with this same bracket.
Okay.
And it didn't come attached because with the backhoe, you just can't have it here.
Ah, that makes sense.
So I need to put a video together on this. I just used this same bracket, and I just drilled 1 or 2 extra holes in it and was able to put it right up along the side. And I really like how it's positioned. Better, I think, backhoe or not, but you'll be able to see that's the same bracket you've got.
You guys like the tractor?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you ever get to ride?
Yeah.
Hey, we do go on rides, don't we?
Yeah.
Just little short rides. Okay, we gotta buckle up.
I think we'll just take the arms and all off. This will actually be easier.
You got it?
Those are things that are a pain. I threw mine away, but you don't have to because you don't have to do this very often.
Can we adopt? They're so cute.
Another Johnny?
No, a child.
Oh! I thought maybe for a moment there I was had a chance.
No. I see the little boy and girl. And
oh!
Don't you want a little boy now? We have a girl.
Never been off before. I can tell it's snug in there. Okay, we can go off with these. Go off with those. There we go. Do you think you can get that back on?
No. Try to make sure we put that back on before you leave.
Okay, we'll do that.
You like toolboxes?
Yeah.
This is all the way closed. And then you can set your rate here. Your rate determines how far open it goes. You see, in order to pull it, you have to push it. It's a hard reach, I know. Make sense? Well, you can decide your own rate, and that may be trial and error. This thing I don't think spreads evenly left to right.
Okay.
So when I drive the same direction, right? And then just make sure I overlap enough. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So just instead of going down and back,
I go down and then I go over about halfway, and then keep going on the far side.
Okay.
That's a lot of grass seed.
200 pounds.
Okay, I finally get to get started with the soil pulverizer. I started in low range, wide open throttle with the pedal all the way down. That's what you see here. It's difficult to get this attachment set to the proper depth. Optimally, I want those front teeth digging in just a little bit, but I don't want it dragging up in front of it like it is there.
I believe he's stopping when he finds rocks, and then he's getting out and putting them in his bucket. I actually see quite a few rocks myself. So he's actually not spreading anything right this moment.
I'm not sure how much good I'm doing, Christy.
It is leveling it out a little bit.
I think it is. I think I'd wished it would have been tilled maybe one more time.
Yeah, and
but
maybe recently.
Yeah, I don't believe it's been tilled recently, and I think it could have used one more trip. But I understand this is a big area to till with a Johnny. Very similar to the size lot we tilled earlier this year that we showed you in that video. And yeah, this is helping. What do you think of Brian's Johnny?
Looks newer than yours.
You know, it's pretty neat to me to see a Johnny that we inspired. Leave a message in the comments below if you've bought a Johnny because of watching our videos or even related to our videos. That makes us
any compact tractor related to our videos, even if you didn't go with John Deere.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's John Deere or not. We'd just like to hear about your story. Have you bought a little subcompact tractor because you saw that we could do more with it than what you thought could be done with it? Let us hear about it. I really was concerned that I wasn't doing much, but now looking back at this video, I see that it was doing a tremendous job.
We haven't had any rain lately. This stuff is very dry.
I think I might stop what I'm doing and let him spread the seed over there and then come back over it.
Yeah,
that other direction.
Yeah.
I'll go do once over here while he's
spreading over here. That's a lot of seed. Obviously, the seeder's not working like it's supposed to.
This is what you call farm engineering.
Yeah, you do it on the farm, except you ought to have a
decent pair of pliers.
decent pair of pliers, which I don't have, and a spare cutter key or 3. You should be able to always kind of take a look, make sure it's flinging it out here. You'll be able to see it.
Well, at least it's turning now.
Now you want to go faster than that. There you go. The speed you drive has everything to do with how far it spins. You're only spinning about this far.
So a lot faster.
Yeah. Unless you go a lot faster, you're going to have to shut down the rate because you're putting out a lot. So set a consistent RPM and run the foot pedal all the way down. Maybe 2,000 with the foot pedal all the way down to low range. It's not spinning now.
Still not spinning.
Well, it would have, I think. I really don't know why it's not spinning. Now I see why. Hand me your pliers again. So there was another cutter key missing there. I don't know if just hauling it up here it got lost or what.
You can tell where he is just by the dust cloud. It is hard to keep up with 2 Johnnies, especially when they're in 2 different areas of a big yard. I don't know how fast he's going, but he's going to the races tonight. You got some good little helpers. Brian's grandchildren were out in the yard all evening. We never once had to tell them to be careful around the tractor. He's done a great job teaching them how to act and behave when the tractor's running.
You're right, Christy. Teaching them to be comfortable around the tractor and to know how to behave around it is a lot more useful than just telling them to go inside.
Meanwhile, in the opposite side of the yard, Tim's still working with a soil pulverizer. And I'm getting a workout, just trying to keep up with 2 Johnnies. So just so you can see the whole scope of things, this is the field that Tim's already been over with the soil pulverizer once, and now Brian's spreading the seed. The area where it's grass, the contractor did for them last year after they built the house, but he left the other acreage undone. And so Tim's over here on the far side working with the soil pulverizer. Like I said, it's hard to keep up with the two of them. I've been trying to walk in between both places to keep up with what's going on with the tractors. I guess you could say that a place this size could use two Johnnies, a his and a hers.
It was going to get dark, so I decided to try high gear. This is high gear, wide open throttle, pedal all the way down.
Well, we can do this time.
Hey, you're doing a good job. Very good.
That thing's cool, Christy.
Don't you have one of those?
I got one for Christmas from you.
Yeah, that's what I
It's
thought.
not near that big, but I don't have it with me.
I think we need to take ours with us. Johnny might appreciate it.
Hey, Brian, I need some.
Make sure you get his back. There you go.
That's what I have to do before I go into that.
Do you think that was funny? I did too.
Hey, Brian, you're one of only 2 folks that's actually helped clean up my equipment at the end of the job.
That's because I want you to come back.
Why do you not?
I want to come back. This has been a lot of fun.
Really?
Now, I don't think you've got the seating totally done.
I do not.
And if we'd have had more daylight, I would have rolled over that seat again, but I think it'll come up. Meanwhile, I'm just excited. This is the first time we've seen a Johnny-inspired Johnny. So, thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you next time on
Tractor Time with Tim. Oh, there's a bunch. Okay, I got myself that. I got myself that done. Okay, Lincoln, we're gonna have to go take a bath now, aren't we?
No bath.
Yeah, big bath after being out here.
No bath.